where to start. Women. My take on women. That yes, we should let them go out and take the male road. I think more guys should be stay-at-home dads, doing their stay-at-home dad thing, which is what a stay-at-home other parental guardianship role would be. And yeah, I think that would fix everything, you know? Women's suffrage, right? Yeah. I don't know, what's your thoughts on that? Like stay-at-home dads?
No, we're just discussing your opinion right now.
Okay. So I think the world is run by a patriarchy that will not be obsolete anytime soon. And I hate myself for acknowledging this, but I really can't view it any other way right now. So please help me, people who may see this viral video that someone's doing just to make me feel bad about myself as a non-feminist who thinks he's a feminist but has been told he's not. And so he feels very afraid. He wants to open up his heart, but he doesn't know how to open it up like that. He's like, how to say, trained to be cold, you know? Winter's coming, stuff like that. You gotta be cold. At least that's what they tell you. I forget what the name of the author of that book was, but you know, he told us. And he became viral. So yeah, I gotta think about that. You know, in my first 2 years of college, my I did a lot of, you know, like community service on campus and, you know, taking part in a lot of activities. But I had a girlfriend the first year, so I used to get joked to a lot that like I was you know, like whipped, you know, like didn't really have any control of my own because it was always like, man, why do you do this community service stuff if you don't like it? And like I was doing it to make sure I was good for her, you know? Like she was like third generation Ivy League, you know? She had other guys around her at all times and I wasn't around her. I had to be good. Had to have a reason to tell her, you know, she should be good too. Cause you know, I was being equal. Cause I'm a good feminist. And then in the second year, it was even worse because she dumped me. And then like all my friends were like, damn, you were whipped and now you're alone. I was like, yep. They're like, that sucks. So I became a total patriarch. My school, they started giving me like some really nice packages. And so like I was living the life. And you know, while my friends knew that I was like a sorry mop who was trying to be nicer to women, they also knew that I was kind of the one in charge. And if I wasn't in charge, I would probably just stop hanging out with them. And I was a real dick for that. And so I did a lot of self-reflecting. That was my third year of college. It's also when I decided to become an English major, or a literature major. But then I lost the awesome packages my school gave me because they told me that, you know, an English major, why would I do that? There's no money in it. I should go into business because I'm a fine young man, is what they told me. But I didn't do that. And then in my fourth year, I had to drop out because I kind of ran out of the money for that. Or, you know, I just didn't really want to pay for it. And yeah, I was kind of just being self-reflective. And this is as far as I am as a feminist right now, you know? A guy who's seen a lot of shallow in the world and realizes that, you know, there are patriarchal men, such as myself, who will be hand-given stuff just because we are who we are. And I feel terrible about that. I feel very, very terrible about that. But I don't regret it because if there are any patriarchal men like myself, they will hopefully, you know, make that right decision. And, you know, when they're in a position to change, they will. And if they don't, then like I said, I believe that the world is stuck in this patriarch.
You don't think dismantling starts with you?
I'm completely dismantled at this point, is how I look at it. Any power I have as a patriarch, completely gone. Like you said, you could just walk away from me. You could tell me to walk away, and like, I have to do it. I don't really have power, you know?
Poor you.
Hmm?
Poor you.
No, I think I'm much more lucky. You know, when I had power, like, I hurt people, and I didn't really acknowledge it, you know? Like, my girlfriend dumped me, and like, I was self-loathing for 2 years, but then like, you know, she calls me after that to let me know that like, I hurt her, and you know, she told me she forgives me for that, and like, kind of sat with me, because I was just like, you know, I didn't realize that like, there was this hurt that like, I could have caused that, you know, would sit like that, and like, I didn't really, you know, give it a word, but I know that like, the hurt I caused was, you know, my being a patriarch. So, yeah. I'm self-reflective. Though I haven't progressed much, I intend to.
What are your aspirations?
To be your friend.